Hello and welcome to this instructional video on how to put together your candy machine. You can see there's an outline that you can follow, and you're going to glue one of these two circles on each side of this round. One drop is enough. There it is, perfect. And on the other side doesn't have an outline, but do your best to center it. And if you need some help, you can use this outer circle just to make sure it's centered, and then put some pressure and remove the circle. Okay, you're gonna follow the outline and glue this on there like that. And on top of that, you're gonna glue this slightly bigger circle, and this will form a knob that is easily to grab when you're opening this little front door. This will be later glued to the front of the box like this, so you can see this is the opening for the front door that slides up and down. This little rectangular piece you're going to glue to the front of the box. You can follow the outline. This is just a stop for the sliding door, like that. And this goes through the small one first, like this, and then you will glue the bigger circle like this. If you follow the outline, this matches perfectly on the outside of the scored circle. We're gonna glue it there. For the next part, we're going to put together the bridge that forms the inside of the machine. We're gonna need these three pieces over here, and there is an arrow which indicates which side is pointing down, like that. I noticed that the fit of the bridge is a little tighter, so you can also use a rubber mallet here. This will be now glued to the back of the machine on the inside. So if you match the circle with the bridge, it will go there. This is our the back of our machine. We're going to start with one of the sides. We're going to leave the top of our candy machine open, and as well as the front. But for now, I'm just going to do a dry fit while the parts are drying, just to make sure that when I do come back to glue these pieces, that the other faces that already have glue have dried in the right place. I'm going to add some tape. So we'll use some glue. In this part, you are only gluing 3/4 of the circle, because that's the only part that the living hinge will be attaching to. For this, I recommend using wood glue to keep it in place, and please be patient. Let it dry for a few hours, because this has to be really strong. In this part, we're gonna put together the top of the box, and here we're working on the lid, which you need to glue the smaller square to the larger square, and that will become the lid on top of the acrylic part of our candy machine. And you can use this frame as a guide to make sure it's centered, and then you can remove the frame. Now I'm going to show you how to put together the top of the box. And remember, we still haven't glued this part because we're waiting on our turning tube, you would call, or turning gear, to be completely dry. And this is just helping me ensure that these faces dry up in the right place. So I'm gonna use this just as reference while I do the glue up for the faces of the glass part of our machine. For this part, you will need to use super glue because it dries clear, and you want the least marks of glue as possible. And I will first do a dry fit. I will just remove this, and I'm gonna add some glue. And I'm also going to glue this. Here I'm just adding a few dots of glue just to keep those edges stronger. And now that we have allowed enough time for this to dry, we are going to remove the tape. We're going to remove this and then insert this gear. This matches here with the back of that ring, and then this comes on top. And as you can see, this is flush with the surface of the front face, and this is how it will work. When you turn the knob, candy will drop here, and when you keep turning it, it will drop it to your bridge. Before you mount the top of the box, make sure that the opening that you see here is opposite of the knob. Like that. We're gonna glue this around this knob.